And here we are winding down 2020. And these are the final introductions from some of the folks that are going to be with us with LGBTQ PopOn in 2021. And what is LGBTQ PopOn? It's all about diving in to various topics that are related to LGBT advertising, marketing, social media, and new media. So anyway, let's take a look at some of these intros.
My name is Nestor. I am a partner and the president of Exhibition PR in New York City. We have three locations, Tel Aviv in New York and London. And we specialize in high-end travel, hospitality, and architecture. So we're a pretty boutique firm, taking on very specific clients in terms of culture and hospitality. Currently, we oversee the PR for the TWA Hotel, the Highland Hotel, a few safari operators, a couple of Asian tour operators. So we operate within this little bubble of unique experiences around the world. Obviously, given that the gay traveler, LGBTQ traveler, has a big hand in luxury travel, we tend to work with gay media and a diverse type of media, depending on the client that we're engaged with at a specific time. So since the shutdown started, we've also now launched with a couple of travel colleagues, a small organization called Travel is Better in Color, where we are aiming to bring a little bit more diversity into the pages of the top mass market travel magazines out there. There is a tendency for a lot of the editorial teams to go with their safe choice in terms of, the big features of who they've been working for years with. But these voices are usually, very white and very straight. So we started Travel is Better in Color as a bi-monthly newsletter, as an Instagram channel, and as a website to provide a lot of these editorial teams with some fresh voices. And we're focusing more on the narrative type of writers, the ones who can really tell the story of a destination through their varied or diverse background. So that's pretty much what I've been up to the past few months. Just waiting for the world to reopen so we can jump back on the travel bandwagon.
Amen.
No, what's good is that out of the topics that have been submitted that people want to chat about, destinations and tourism marketing is way up there on that list. So this is the sort of idea when we take those topics on and we have these group discussions that are recorded and gets really good snippets out. You'd be perfect for some of that as well.
Yeah, and it's interesting just because everything is evolving very quickly in terms of destinations that are proactively marketing to the gay traveler, which is great, but at the same time, I would love for gay media to be a larger part of the conversation. Obviously, the gay traveler picks up a Travel and Leisure, Condé Nast Traveler. They don't necessarily pick up only gay media, but still, it does help for gay media to provide the type of content that a gay traveler is actually concerned about or would like to read in terms of safety, in terms of laws on the ground, in terms of all of these other things that someone at a mainstream publication may not even think to cover. So I mean, it's something that we're getting into a little bit more now because the new consumer, these younger kids are a little bit more connected and are a little bit also more aware in terms of social issues and where they spend their money. So it'll be interesting to see what happens after COVID, where companies put their money. And I'm hoping that it's a little bit more towards some of these gay media organizations that have had a tough time in the past couple of years.
Yeah, no, well put. Well, thank you, Nestor.